Hi guys! Today's book, Little Red Riding Hood by Alperin. Little Red Riding Hood. Once there was a little girl who loved to wear red. She had red shirts, red skirts, red shoes, and a fabulous red coat. Her name was Little Red Riding Hood. Early one morning, Little Red's mother packed up a basket. "I have a very special job for you," she said to Little Red Riding Hood. "Grandmother is feeling sick. Will you take her this fresh fruit?" "Of course," cried Little Red Riding Hood, and she put on her favorite coat and kissed her mother goodbye. It was a warm, bright, sunny day, and Little Red skipped to the woods. "Good morning," she cried to the rabbits and at the deer. I'm bringing Grandma a special surprise." But someone was peeking behind a tree. A big, hungry wolf. "Good day," growled the wolf. "Where are you going in the woods all alone?" "I'm taking a special basket of fruit to my grandma," said Little Red Riding Hood. Yuck, thought the wolf. He didn't like fruit, but he loved to eat tasty little girls. So the wolf thought of a plan, a horribly clever plan. "Why not pick Granny some flowers?" he said. "Good idea," said Little Red Riding Hood, and she started gathering daisies, and the wolf raced down the path towards Granny's house. And the wolf knocked on Granny's door with a thud. "Is that you, Little Red, my dear?" cried Granny. "Yes," squeaked the wolf. "Let me in, it's breakfast time." "Oh, good," said Granny, opening the door. "What do you have for breakfast?" "You!" cried the wolf. No, poor Granny. "Ah!" yelled the Granny. "You're not Little Red," and she slammed the door right on the wolf's furry nose. "Ow!" howled the wolf. In a flash, Granny ran out the back door and into the woods to find help. "That wasn't nice," the wolf growled, rubbing his nose. But now he put his terrible plan into action. So when Little Red knocked on the door, a deep, scratchy voice answered. "Come in, my dear." Well, that wasn't deep and scratchy, but it'll work. I never said I was good. I just said I like to read. Little Red walked into Granny's bedroom and stopped in surprise. "Why, Grandma, what big ears you have!" "The better to hear you with, my dear," croaked the wolf. "Why, Grandma," she said a little bit more carefully, "what big hairy arms you have!" "The better to hug you with, my dear," growled the wolf. "But, Grandma," Little Red whispered, "what big teeth you have!" "The better to eat you with, my dear," snarled the wolf, and he pounced on Little Red. And just that moment, the door burst open, and in rushed Grandma with a woodcutter. "Stop right there," yelled Grandma. "Put her down," bellowed the woodcutter, "or we'll chop you up and turn you into a birdhouse." That'd be a very furry birdhouse. With a terrible howl, the wolf jumped out of the window and ran far, far away, never to return. So Little Red held Granny tight. "I'm so glad you chased the wolf away," she said. And she gave Grandma the basket of fruit. "What a day for excitement," laughed Grandma. "Now let's all have breakfast." The end.